Hello, Coolum Beach Christian College. Well, it's good to be talking to you here from the Legacy Dinner venue. And I've got with me Dana Hoppe and Lachlan Lesleiter, two teachers here at the school. And today is a big day at the school. It's Legacy Dinner, it's day for Daniel, and it's World Teachers Day. So it's quite a celebration today. So we actually thought we would have our longest serving teacher at the school. Dana, you deserve a medal.
Thank you.
I don't have one for you, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
But Dana, longest serving staff member, and we really love and appreciate that. And we thought it'd be fun to have someone from secondary, and we've got Lachlan Lesleiter with me, and he's our newest recruit, just arrived at Coolum Beach Christian College. Not new to teaching.
No, a few years now, yeah. Coming towards my 10th year, not far away. So.
Yeah, but new to the school, dad at the school,
Yep.
Got daughters here, and so it's good to have you on board. So today is World Teachers Day. Do you have any highlights of the day, Lachlan?
Yeah, I've been loaded up with some treats that I didn't expect at all. I think another thing that's a bit different from some of my other occupations.
Taking your lunch home today?
Yeah.
Have it for dinner?
I still got it down. No, some really appreciative students, and which caught me off guard because it's only been a couple of weeks here. I've been trying pretty hard to sort of fill them up with all the knowledge I can, but yeah, no, I felt very appreciated today. And the parents and families community showing appreciation too. Yeah, so surprised these kids. I don't know if I would have been able to give away a box of Ferreros to a teacher. I might have got in my bag and stayed with me if I brought him to school.
Highlights for you today,
Yeah,
Dana?
fairly similar. I've just felt really, really validated by the parent community. Lots of gifts, beautiful handmade cards from our students, writing really personal things. It's been just lovely. So yeah, I've just felt really appreciated by the parent community and the kids that we teach.
Yeah, we've been just blessed. Thank you, parents. Thank you, PNF, for the role you play. We do feel that sense of community with you as parents. So thank you so much for investing in your kids' lives, which means you're nice to us and we appreciate it. So Dana, what brought you to Coolum Beach Christian College back in the day?
Back in the day,
Yeah.
I had just finished 10 years working in missions. And I really felt like God was saying to go back to teaching, so that's what I did. And there was someone working here and they said, oh, there's this new school that just started. I think you would fit really well there. So I emailed the principal at the time, Chris Andrews, just said I'm interested. And within 24 hours I had an interview. And I was part-time that first year and then full-time from then on.
Sure.
So that was 2005, 2006 full-time.
So you were a right fit for the school?
Yeah, they can't get rid of me now.
We don't want to. And Lachlan, what's drawn you to the school?
Yeah, so we moved to the area not too long ago. I've jumped in and out of teaching. So, while I've accumulated the years, I've had a relationship in and out of defence, joined defence out of school, and been lured back whenever I've lived in a town that's got a base. We made our way up here and tried to get away from the bases, but the commute and international travel took its toll. My kids asked me to get back into teaching, taught in the local area, and really enjoyed it. But my kids are here, and it just made a lot of sense. We're a Christian family, and being in a place where we can share the message of God with the kids, so it was pretty important to us. Pretty attractive as a teacher too, to be able to enable that as part of our what else we teach and all the other content as well. It's beautiful.
So you've worked in defence and industry,
Yep.
and teaching. What drew you to teaching in the first? Back when you thought about getting your teaching credentials, what made you do that?
I'd ended my first run with defence. I think just because of the toll it was taking on back then, just me and my wife. Again, with just the travel needs. So I ended my career with defence. I entered private industry with aircraft engineering. Just didn't like working for a shareholder, I think it was. So got into disability support. And then somewhere through that, I remembered that I like working with people, but I liked sharing my trade and I liked teaching the younger ones new things. And that sort of led to this bouncing ball that led me towards teaching students in schools. And it's what I've sort of bounced in and out of it is teaching young, tradespeople in defence or adult education, and teaching, students in schools. And that's probably why I'm quite attracted to secondary school teaching too. I like that, they're on their way to being adults. You can be a part of some of their big decisions that's going to impact the rest of their life, really.
Yeah, so true.
To speak hopefully speak a bit of positivity into some of those choices.
Yeah. So Dana, you were in ministry before you came and started working here.
Yes.
Do you see yourself ever going back into ministry?
I feel like that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm doing now. God had called me to disciple young people, and I just get to do it in a different context here.
Yeah. No, I agree. When I was leaving school, my dad said, "What are you going to do?" I was like, "I don't know." One of my teachers spoke to me about teaching, and I felt a call to ministry. I thought if I'm going to do something, I want it to be for God. And my dad said, I think he wanted me to have some backup and not just go straight into some kind of a church ministry and he was worried I'd be poor my whole life. And so he said, you go teaching, it'll help you be good with people, and that's what pastors are. And but over the years I've realized, like you just said, the ministry is teaching, and teaching is a ministry.
Yeah, totally.
And it is. And at Coolum Beach Christian College, we are a ministry of this church building that we're sitting in. The church says the school is a ministry of the church. And I think we really feel that in the way that we partner together with the church that's here. And the way we do schooling is different. It's not like a state school, and it is ministry. And I was excited when Wototo, orphans from Uganda came and sang here, and how they ministered to the kids, and the kids responded to that gospel message. That's the ministry that I think I really enjoy and value.
Yeah.
So Dana, you're in red?
Yes, for Daniel.
Day for Daniel.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wasn't here in this part of the world when
Daniel Morecambe went missing. Yeah. It was definitely an impact on Australia wide, but the Sunshine Coast particularly.
Yeah.
And I know that we started a school because Terry Hornby was at the school that was right where Daniel went missing, and he had a real heart for us to be a part of supporting that and helping our kids stay safe.
Yeah, we had a beautiful morning with the kids. We were all out there and we made this whole memorial, and it was just special. And we want our kids to be safe. We want them to experience life and be risk takers. And that's really hard to get that balance. How do you do that as a dad of two girls?
Three.
Three
Girls, 2 boys. So far the boys seem to like to thrive on the risk a bit more than the girls, even though they're half their age. Oh, that's a big one. That's something we discuss endlessly too. I think a part of the ways that we even look to be carefully considerate of that risk there are risks all around in the world. Part of that though is that we have an environment like this to send them to. State schools do fantastic things, but here there's so much of a strong community that comes around in both all the staff, a lot of the students, the parent community, and by extension all the other staff, the support and non-teaching staff. It just comes together to make us know that for the huge amount of hours that they spend at school, like they're pretty safe and looked after, and that they're learning to live a life the way God's called it, which for us, we hope, means that they'll want to walk in the ways God walks and make decisions in God, or make, hopefully lead a life that will, allow them to have an impact on the world, while hopefully mitigating the risks of getting too involved in the parts of the world that might, take them to danger.
Yeah. Any tips for how we keep kids safe? And let them enjoy and experience life.
Yeah. It's pretty tricky. I'm guessing having God at the center of everything you do and praying through things is a big key, and just knowing what they can do safely with some risk involved. I love that we have we don't have it at the moment, but the bush area, I think that's something that lots of schools don't have, and I love that our kids get to have some risk there, but within a safe environment.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like what you say about putting God first, because not everything in life will be perfect.
Yeah.
But with God, we just believe that we seek His kingdom
Yeah.
first, and all these things will be added to us. Well, I'm looking forward to celebrating the Six Connect tonight, the Legacy Dinner, and it's just awesome to see the kids in their beautiful clothes, in a beautiful venue, growing up, experiencing life and maturing and getting ready for that next step. And it is the beginning of the silly season of events, but it's also a time of not silly season, but celebration, a time where we go through all these milestones. And I'm looking forward to that tonight and in the coming weeks as we celebrate school ending. So thank you, have a great day, and we will see you at school.